radio he did. I know he did a couple of my other friends' radios. That was a base station, I know. And like I say, I might ask Birdman too. I've been hearing it, but Richie fucked up Birdman radio. When I hear Birdman on the radio again, I'm definitely gonna ask him.
Hey, yo, Country Rabbit. Those couple of radios that you know I did, them base stations, where they talk mostly at?
Don't matter about it, but I'll skip. What do I do? You tell me one station.
Hey, Country Rabbit, those radios you know that I did, where do these guys talk mostly on?
26, 6, and they be on 19 every now and then.
Oh, so basically the Super Bowl, you're saying, is their primary channel. And how many of those Super Bowl radios, approximately off the top of your head, can you recall I might have done? And, well, doesn't sound like I messed up, Rabbit.
I know you did 3. I know you did 1 Mobile radio. I know that for sure.
Actually, I did a couple of mobiles on the Super Bowl. 4 or 5 of them to be exact, but, you know, we're not going to go there, man. It's all on the Pistol channel. It's all on the Richie radio channel. But, Rabbit, nevertheless, do you ever hear any of my customers out here saying I'm fucked up? Or, you know, or when they're talking, do you ever hear how fucked up their radio sounds? Or do you always hear the guys that don't know me, never met me, trying to advocate for them and they don't know them or ever talk to them? Or actually, when they do talk to them and hear them, they make like they can't hear them. But these guys catch them in traps when they switch up the sound of the name right quick and start accusing them with a brother.
Well, I know the difference from who you speak the radio for, but you know, I think hearing a lot of people say Birdman said you fuck up the radio. So I want to talk to Birdman, and then I'm going to talk to Birdman, and then I'm going to know the real deal for everything, because I know my friends that who you did the radio for, they satisfied. I know that.
Well, Country, let's look at the whole situation. Birdman is part of a junkie crew in Long Island. He was supposed to come there to get photos of me and couldn't even do that right because I was smart. The minute he came through the door talking about telling me who he is and who I can talk to and can't talk to, I said, put your cell phone in your pocket. That's number 1. And, you know, I let him know what time it was. But, Rabbit, that was 4 years ago, Rabbit. That was 4 years ago and over 500 radios ago. Now, since then, Rabbit, you have one scam. One, Rabbit. Now, we're sitting here today with over 500. Out of those 500, all you got is 1? What do you think? Did Richie really fuck up? What do you think New York City believes?
Well, if you did fuck up that means you just started fixing radio. I'm going to say it like that, you know? I don't know what might happen. I don't know if you fucked it up and just you were mad with him, just say, fuck him. Or just something just happened. I don't know what happened. But we gonna get it out there, Richie. You know, I'm gonna stop all this bullshit. They're gonna start talking about 127.
Well, Rabbit, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody that was keeping track of it knows that's not the first radio I've done for Birdman. Birdman was singing for 2 or 3 days out here, telling the whole world in detail about my Chester Borough CB shop, and you know how they brought the radio to 6 other techs, but nobody could get that radio lit up or working. But my man drove it all the way up to Chester, and Richie did it on the spot. So it's not the first radio I did for Bird Junkie. It's just that I let him know he don't run my business on my mouth. And, you know, he was very deadly afraid of me talking to Man of War. Obviously, they don't want me having nothing to do with that man and his station, because obviously they're petrified he'll really be 10-8 straight and be heard out here in the boroughs. The King of New York, McFly.
Yeah, I ain't talked to my friend Man of War lately. I ain't heard him on the radio in a while. I gotta find out where he at.
And then, Rabbit, when you hear the video of him reading off the paper his little speech, the best text in the world will say to you, impossible. First of all, you hear what the man said? He said a couple of days later, number 1, Richie at the time was using a Pyramid 3615 amp power, 36 amp power supply. As the video gates show you, I had it set at 14.23. And when I would key up, it would go down to 14.21. It would have been impossible. Impossible! Even if the radio did have the right 16-volt caps in it, it all had 17 volts in it, it would be impossible for that power supply to blow that radio before it blew itself, not 22 caps. When you try to tell somebody you plugged this radio in a couple of days later, yeah, maybe to that faulty alternator or your text power supply that was bad, but Richie didn't do it. Rabbit, you know what? I'll wear that. If one is all y'all got, in 4 years, I'll wear that with a smile.
Okay, I respect, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against what you do. I know what you do. I know what's going around. When I go to Texas, I talk to you on the bowl, but, you know, we don't talk about it when we talk to, you know, I hear you all the time out there in Texas, you know, I listen to you.
Well, we'll say the Bird Junkies radio was in the first 50 radios that came up to my shop. Do you think if anybody believed or knew I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't have got those other 400 and change I got on Videogate after that, right? So try and find me some of those 400 and change that are unsatisfied.
Well, they might didn't know then, Richie. They know what I'm saying. You fucked up Birdman Radio, so then they just gave it to you and let you try. You went on YouTube and learned how to do it. That's what I heard, right?
Well, obviously what you heard is not what you've been listening to, what I said to you. It's not the first radio I've done for Birdman. I've been doing radios for 3 decades. The biggest and best equipped TV shops on the East Coast were owned by Richie. Richie's got 3 mad shops under his belt. One in Landon, New Jersey, number 1. Number 2 in Florida. And number 3 in Chesterboro, New Jersey. Listen to me, dog. I'm the real deal. And you know what? I get a kick out of every minute of this that I'm not in a shop full of equipment. Because when I decide to open up this next batch, remember, it's not going to be stolen government money financing me to get me fucked up to see what I know. It's Richie's money. And you know what kind of money Richie's sitting on? Without his wife, soon-to-be wife's 46. Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, Rich, I know what kind of money you sitting on. You ain't sitting on no money. Nobody sit on money. Money sit on you.
Well, I gotta beg to differ with you, dude. Because the government's got us frozen, all I can do is sit on it. Sit on it like I'm sitting on my ass waiting for it to unlock. The king of New York, goddamn.
You might as well wait for Lotto.
You know, I bet you 50 to 1, Rabbit. After I put that grand opening video on YouTube and I show you the biggest showroom and warehouse you've ever seen in New York City or on the internet, I bet you Enforcer not going to key up one time. It's bad enough once I key up from that location up there, he's a goner. The same way you didn't hear him one time while I was on Utica, that's the same way you're not going to hear him from that point forward ever again.
The man's not wrapped too tight. You got to forgive him.
He wrapped real tight. Tight enough to know he pumped you into forgetting about your Kevlar. I'll be back, guys. Country Rabbit, that ghost junkie all yours.
Richard, don't call people names like that. Richard, don't be so mean. The 127, that's wrong with the call somebody and say, ghost junkie. Come on, friend. We bigger than that now. Yeah, tell him, man. There's no need for that.
That man said today I'm a lot bigger than they said I was on the radio, and there's not a mark on my arms. He said, damn, you look like a bodybuilder, never mind a crackhead. I said, yeah, well, it goes with the territory and the job. I'll be back, country.
Rich is too much, huh? He's got some good humor, man. I gotta admit, Rich comes up with some good material. He's a funny cat. That dude is crazy. 127 pistol grip. Now the boy's a bodybuilder, Lord have mercy.
Just remember, country, it's not me saying I went to them multiple times and I did this to him and this to them and I didn't make my move. So you tell me, country, what's that sound like to you? Richie punked them on the mic and off the mic. And like he told each and every one of them the minute they crossed that 240.30 line, hour against $1 with your mother, it ain't ever going down like that. And that's when I became like them. To them, individually, each one. Check it out. The video gates are like the courtroom stenographer minutes. To the letter, to the T, accurate. I mean, I got nothing to hide. My mother was a hit woman for fucking Tony Brigliadoro. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't a prostitute. She didn't get arrested by an undercover cop for soliciting. My mother would kill good cops for crooked cops and that piece of shit gangster. And that's all I'm going to let you know for now.
Wait a minute, I thought you killed crooked cops, Richard. Now you're saying your mother did too? Well, you both were killers. So you both are cop killers. Lord have mercy.
Well, I'll say it again, Mr. Enforcer, just so you don't get it twisted. I believe when they hit rewind, it'll be said, my mother killed good cops for crooked cops and a piece of shit gangster. Me, on the other hand, I kill bad cops to protect good cops. The other way around. And I don't lose a week's sleep over it. That's why I could sit out here and tell you I'm suspended without pay with those 4 badges and that presidential. I'm that bad, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you again. In Hollywood, it's Tommy Lee Jones. In the reality of USA, it's Richie C. Don't fuck with the big dog. And if you don't believe me, go ask the USAG or John Comey if they got any jurisdiction over me.
I don't like the way you're talking.
You don't like it? Turn your radio off. Is that what you tell everybody else?
Richard, the way you're talking, I can only conclude you're fucking with that K2 again.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like you tell all the truck drivers. You don't like it? Turn your radio off. You don't like what you're hearing? Get the fuck out of here. Did I put it the way you put it to them? Oh, man up. Guys, I need some coffee. I'll be back. Please don't help go, please tell Enforcer not to ghost talk about me while I'm gone. He has this asphyxiation. He's queer for Richie and he wants to talk to him at all times.
All right, Richard, I won't say a word about you. Wait till you come back. You feel better?
You just don't get it.
Yeah, I'll keep it to Rabbi. Hey, Rabbi, that's my buddy, man. I have no hate for that brother. That's my buddy. Richard's all right.
I told you he's a blow-mo homo. Look, he's calling me a buddy. What a fucking obsessed, jilted fag. Get it through your head, boy. It's never gonna happen. 1, I'm not a fag, and 2, you're a skinny, lanky, fucking anorexic, bone marrow, crackhead, pale, dying motherfucker. Wouldn't be my type. I'll be back.
Come on now.
Rabbit, what you want me to do, Rabbit? You want me to tell you that my forearm is bigger than this man's chest? Is that what you want me to tell you, dude?
I'm not a homosexual, Richard. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that, Richard. Stop it, Richard.
That thing sound okay around Brooklyn, New York, man. I don't know where you're coming at it, but that thing sound okay and real good around Brooklyn, New York City. You're a hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, see me shot back quiet.
There you go, he's talking again.
Well, I guess we'll have to let the video game tell the story of who I answered. The King of New York, I'm stepping back.
No, he ain't ghost talking. He ain't ghost talking. Richard's always ghost talking. That's his problem. He's talking to somebody over there. Well, unless you're parked in front of his house, he can only be someone that's talking to him that I'm not talking to anyway.
Damn, the man hardly broke my noise level. My apologies.
Let him ghost talk. It's good therapy to let him talk and let it out. Let out his anger.
Country Rabbit, didn't you say I sound real happy today? Didn't you say I sound like my cheerful, normal self? When do you ever hear me get angry? I think you confuse super fun for anger. Yes, sir.
The man was stating earlier, Rabbit, hey, Country Rabbit. The man said he put some...
Country Rabbit. Tell him go to the video gate. And when he come off that key, say, why are you always talking about what you hear, what the man says? What does the man say have to do with you?
accuser keying up on you. What you do, Richard? Can I get in the X-ray shot? What you do with the other set?
Rabbit, I can't understand a word you're saying, dude. The video game gonna reflect that. Something went wrong in that last 2 transmissions.
Maybe now you understand me. I was fucking spitting.
Yeah, you're good now. Repeat your question, sir.
I said, what you trying to do with the 12 gauge?
With the what gauge?
He said, what did you do with the gunpowder, the 12 gauge shell, and the other shell you emptied out and put in your food? He wants to know what you did with it when you heard me coming over there to meet you.
Well, Mr. Rabbit there, you'll have to go to Enforcer's video gate to find out what I said, but he swears that another girl stopped him from coming with his Kevlar. Well, he forgot all about his Kevlar. He hasn't mentioned him in months. But he swears that his girlfriend over there in Manhattan on the Lower East Side over there, about 20 blocks away, stopped him from coming to Richie. Now, you know, I don't think that's really fair to all of New York City, man, because they've been waiting a little longer than me for this confrontation. So, you know, they can't wait like me. It's Utica and Clarkson. And don't forget your Kevlars, biatch. Guess his manhood knows when to be quiet. Oh, I'm sorry, the manhood he thought he got. My bad. Radio check, you're working fine in Brooklyn. Radio check, real good. Video gate, 17 minutes in. NYC Mutts. Well, it's working around Brooklyn, my brother. You want to hear it? Go to the video gate. You're about 17 minutes in. If you were the one I gave the radio check to a couple of minutes ago, I was allegedly ghost talking. You're hole in the wall. See me shout back quiet.
Ghost talking.
I'm sorry, the video gate can reflect the man's hardly in my noise level. I don't know where he's at, but I ain't got that 80 mile I can hear a pin drop receive, man. I can only hear mobiles for about 30, 40 miles. My apologies. Hey, Rabbit. Enforcer's Truth and Justice video gates will help you rewind what it is I said, what I said, how I said. In case you're not getting the truth and justice out of it, then go to my side of it where it's twice as loud, twice as clear, and will make you real easy and clear to understand what I said. Damn, I didn't think that was going to scare him off the air, man. Having another girl down there stop him from coming to see Richie. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If it isn't the fat broad stopping him from doing the morning show in the morning because she wear the pants in that studio crib, it's his girlfriend 20 blocks away, his butt buddy partner, Bad Girl. Or should I say Joe, to chase the dragon boy. Check good.
What the hell's going on out here? I leave the radio for a minute. I hear a whole lot of noise in my radio. Lord have mercy.
Wow, he left the radio in the middle of asking me a question and while I'm answering it, but I noticed he didn't have no rebuttal. Ain't that a bitch? What you laughing so hard about, country? Did I say something wrong?
Shit at me, man. What the hell? That boy's obsessed with me or what? Yeah, today is a good day for me, too. That boy can't get my name out of his mouth.
Yeah, you're right, Rabbit. It's a beautiful day, man. I like that rain, man. You know, I'm mad I didn't go and stand out in it like I usually do. But you're right, Rabbit.
Yeah, I guess the rain that was making my radio sound a little good there because it started raining. Put on my Johnson for real.
Roger, it makes a better ground, huh?
I tell Richie should just afford him to you. I guess so. He's doing okay. I'd rather get rid of this Wilson 5000 and put me another one on him because I don't like it no more. What I want to do, I want to take this co-ed off this Wilson 5000, off this Wilson 5000 and put me a different kind of co-ed. Can I do that?
Yes, you can. I suggest a double-shielded 8X.
I want somebody to do that. You know somebody who knows how to do that?
You know who? Yours truly.